May the luck of the gods be with you both, source hunters.
Hey everybody, welcome back. We are still in Hunter's Edge. The last thing we found was that someone had broken into the armory that they lost the key to. And either whoever broke into it is bleeding or the bloodstones are leaking, because we got these blood trails we can follow. So we're going to start doing that. Also, I looked at the last episode, not last one, but the one before that, episode 81, I believe. Anyways, the one where we met the Rat King. He said to meet him in the tavern cellar, which I think is this building. And he did mention he liked whiskey, but couldn't make any, but maybe we can find some, or I don't know. Oh, so
spotted something.
Okay, there's another blood trail.
Conduit's orders. Best not to get
My
on
kingdom for a dry shirt.
Yeah, but our orders don't.
Horton and Charla's trading post.
Then go find yourself a sheep if you're so bloody hot and bothered.
Okay, let's check that one out.
And I'd do her too if I wasn't so sure she'd bite me head off after we're done.
Can't reach the books. Really? I've reached books way higher than that before. Okay.
I prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
You go outside to get to that one.
Soaked to the skin.
Special.
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
And go outside to get those.
By the goddesses, take some.
I need to dry off.
Then shut your mouth and go get us some wine, why don't you?
Alright. Bunch of food. Bottle of swirling mud.
Ready to advance. Ready to...
Yeah, I guess I should talk to her now that we're here.
Careful, comrade. Ask away, my friend. Ask away. Always helps to know a thing or two about who's covering your back against the national hordes, eh? Ask away, my... It's no coincidence the order retired me. Or tried to. Way back when. The settlement... Don't let the name fool you, though. These days, the forest in the days... By now, it's been centuries since anything more dangerous than a badger has come out of those woods.
She'll tell us when she's got something new then.
Hey, conduit's orders.
Bottles of water, jars... Brewed to perfection one of Rivlon's oldest swamps.
Lucky find!
Go find yourself a sheep if you're so bloody hot and bothered.
I'm guessing that's one of those crafting things that'll add a decent amount to your weapon. What do we got? Priestess Cordelia's diary. That's the girl we met outside. I myself wouldn't have elected to make my home in this dank little corner of the Phantom Forest, but far be it from me to argue with the conduit. At least I found myself a quiet little place to call my own. Quiet now that I've made use of its previous occupants, that is. A woman and her husband, they hardly fought at all. All the better for me. Once they were dead, I found a lovely little spell to use on their corpses. An ancient, immaculate incantation, and a mostly useful one at that. So useful, in fact, that I've infused these very pages with this power. With it, I prove that even cold corpses can be turned toward the greater good. The conduit will be extremely pleased. This is exactly the sort of spell she needs for her Tenebrium mines. The method is simple. A totem of bones serves as the anchor. The spell serves as the guide. A simple pentagram unites totem and spell to ensnare or release the selected souls. The souls of the deceased are trapped within the totem, and the fate of their corpses is guided by the spell. She has a totem in her inventory, by the way, that I can buy. So long as the totem remains intact, their souls are caged and bound within this realm. This pair, Charla and Horton, as I recall, were infused with the will to trade. Oh, those two, okay. creating an army of miners should be all the easier. So she created those two. I must tell the priests within the mine to guard their totem well. I'll keep mine on my person, but in the wrong hands, the conduit's entire workforce could disappear.
Charla and Horton. Aren't those the skeleton traders we met? Charla in Sicile, and Horton just outside this village.
If this is to be believed, their spirits are trapped in a dark priestess's totem.
The diary of the priestess Cordelia detailed how she killed and then reanimated Horton and Charla, the former inhabitants of her home. In it, she describes having the totem that keeps them bound to this realm on her person. I wonder if they would want us to destroy it. I can buy that off of her. Whoa. A lot of explosions. Never seen something that moved that slowly. Final trap down there. Do you have an avatar of fire scroll by any chance? It'll break eventually. Who's got fire? I believe it's just him. Well, we could use that fire scroll on her, and then maybe make it rain. It's not gonna last very long. What if we do elemental tortoise? Do it on Chloe. Always active. These may just kill you right off, I don't know. Okay, that actually worked too. She's immune to burning. Go, Chloe. We can find a way to shut this thing off. Okay, let's get everybody in here. Okay, Davith, can you turn that trap off? This button do it? Okay. This is where she did her spell on those guys, I guess. Oh, I sent that to him. That will most likely turn it back on as well, so I gotta be a little careful. Belly room. What if these pouches have anything in them? Probably not. I don't want a bunch of them.
One man's trash is another man's trash.
See what else we got that we would want. I think we need any honey or jars. Probably it. Okay. Oh, you can turn that off now. Interesting. All right. Cheese, bunch of food. Another bottle of swirling mud.
The seven grant abundance.
Probably don't need any more. Don't pick it up. Can't search them. I can only pick them up. It's weird. Embellished gold dirk. Actually does damage. Sell it. Pick the skulls. These books at, can we read them? No.
Well, I was really hoping to find something better.
The skulls are useful. Alright, it makes bone dust. Let's go around behind it to search the front of it. Blank. Maybe we need any more cloth. Well, I don't think we can really do much here. We'll have to tell Charla and Horton about this and see if they want to be freed, because they were basically together before. Get out of here. Once the trap's disarmed, it's disarmed for good. If I happen to need any honey or food stuffs, we know where to go.
I'm overheating here.
Let's take that for evidence. Alright, so we got a blood stain there. Where else we got?
It never rains, but it pours, eh?
There's one. They leave the village. Okay.
From Silver Glen, Flatlander. Ain't got the rot, have you?
I don't have the rot. I guess we'll follow this bloodstain out. Let's see where this leads.
What's this? I found something.
Who stole bloodstones?
I've spotted something interesting.
I saved you the finest paw.
What's this? I found something.
Did find something. Sorry, I got a text I was looking at. Bad form, I know. Autosave happened.
I've spotted something interesting.
Bunch of orcs.
No, get you. Yazok of mountain apes hordes. Your kind not welcome. Go, or you will bleed.
Brother, I have not come to cause trouble, but have been sent on behalf of the Immaculates of Silverglen to inspect our newest territory. I'll just let this one go. I won.
Silverglen, brothers, my boy Aklu. Silverglen, quickly then, small one.
Well, what can you tell me about the temple?
We do not inspect, we only guard. Brother Gordag has selected this place for his own special purpose, and so we stand.
Yeah, why?
Brother Gordag has beckoned us to stay. A terrible thing to lose a horn. Now the All-Mother will never select him for her chosen.
Okay, so the guy that lost his horn might be up to something.
I spotted something.
We're free to go. Probably should have fought him. I was actually kind of hoping I'd lose that, but fine.
I spotted something.
Check this side first. They both just lead up. Okay, so it's the Temple of Andraste.
My kingdom for a dry shirt!
What's this? I found something. The trail ends at this
grate
rate.
is set over a long,
Bloodloss didn't kill the
vent.
sorry fellow.
A corpse
Surely
may
the
have
fall
fit through
did.
its bars,
That's the
but a
knight's
living
tomb
body would
beneath
find
here.
it quite
I
unpleasant.
guess it'll be more than one mystery we uncover within its depths.
What are the greatest set over a long, narrow vent? A corpse may have fit through its bars, but a living body would find it quite unpleasant.
The grate is set over a long, narrow vent. A corpse may have fit through its bars, but a living body would find it quite unpleasant.
Okay. Dark bearded axe. Chloe, you want to look at that? It's garbage for you. We could always lockpick it, looks like. Let's do this. Change the colors. Thing. Can't pull it again. Try to lock. Okay, we can't pick the lock either. So I'm guessing there's 3 levers we have to pull somewhere that'll allow that to open. There's another one. I'm wondering if we're not getting ahead of ourselves here.
I prefer to drown my sorrows with ale.
Maybe.
My eyes
I've just
fooling
had
me.
a long bath in a cold lake.
Okay, that tree just disappeared. Just an illusion.
What a deluge!
I'm wondering if I should finish talking to everyone in that town first or not. We are. We're going to finish up in Hunter's Edge, or at least finish exploring all of it. Should have my pyramid there. We only have one building left. This should be where Grutilda is. Now, where does this go? That might be the wizard's house, actually. That makes sense. It's not all dreary.
Cheers. Queen of Diamonds. Though I wish they were on the
Okay, there's the Jarl.
Well, by the boot soles of Burl Boonhammer, what have we here?
Another human in Hunter's Edge. State your business, whelp.
We are Immaculate, sent from Silverglen to assist you.
Hail, Immaculate. By the sickle of Tyr Gutgouger, I'm glad to see another human face here in Hunter's Edge. Not yet another misshapen orcish snout.
If you fancy keeping that human face of yours, I wouldn't take my cues from the chief of the mountain apes. I may have sworn to refrain from carving my name across his back, but yours, I do believe, is free for the taking.
Okay, I got it. I understand.
Regular ray of sunshine, ain't she? Don't let her manners fool you, though. Her disposition may be dark, but her wit is bright. Bright and devious. Believe me when I tell you that she's plotting against us as we speak. and would have long given the order to spill our blood if she wasn't leashed by the orders of the conduit herself. But by the shield of the Stormbringer, she'll not outfox the sworn brothers of Tanneroth. And I sincerely hope she won't outfox the likes of you either. You belong to the Silverglen tribe, I take it.
I do.
Thought you were all holed up in Highbeheim, but it pleases me to see some of your number have come to Hunter's Edge. Yes, an outsider not as yet distrusted by the orcs is exactly what I need in the matter of the missing bloodstones and the matter of the wizard's house. But let's talk in my headquarters over yonder, for by the beard of the Bear Slayer there are too many green ears around here.
Okay. The Immaculates are desperate to discover the whereabouts of the Wizard of Hunter's Edge. We should definitely find him before Leandra does. Okay. We met Jarl, the leader of the warriors here, and Grutilda, the leader of the orcs. Jarl has some matters he'd like to discuss with us and asks us to meet him in the tribe's headquarters away from orcish ears. And then we found an air vent above the knight's tomb. Whoever or whatever was dropped through the vent was losing a lot of blood at the time. I'm assuming he's living in the tavern. Checking here real quick, but I don't think so. I need to go buy that totem as well. Let's do that.
Huge discounts on magic balls.
I'll win this one. The goddess is with me, I can feel it.
What are you doing lingering around here anyway, human?
Grutilda doesn't tell you a thing, does she? You there. Tell me, how's your vision? Any ailments in the liver or spleen?
I just want that.
Lost ones are everywhere these days, after all.
Gonna work.
Good cards. 3 shiny ones.
Even vermin
Look, there. Again, the lost one struts by.
We obtained the totem from Cordelia, but we can't seem to activate it. Cordelia must have had a way to bring it to life.
So low, Ogma.
I'm gonna want to talk to Horton before we do anything else, though.
5 coins. I'm going to call that hand.
Let's wrap this up. Call.
I need to dry off.
Call. Now for the turn card. 3 of diamonds. Doubt anyone was waiting for that one, eh?
This is the tribesman warehouse. Jarl is not here. Oh, there he is.
May your sword never sully, and your shield never shatter.
Alright, tell me about yourself first.
I am Jarl Woodokson, father among brothers, son among the mountains. Me and mine hail from the snow-capped heights of Tanneroth, the very thrones of the world. Our lives are devoted to the hunt. Every town and every city we find, we plunder and burn and put to the sword. Sacrifices are they all to the might of the mountains, tokens of reverence to the power of the peaks. Gods we have plenty, of war, of death and of victory. But now, a goddess we have too. Aye, we have seen the workings of Bloodstone, and loyal are we to she who unites in blood. By the teeth of Kiel Wolfjaw, as immaculate shall we rule the world.
Hey, what are you doing in Hunter's Edge?
The conduit asked us to do what we do best. Invade and destroy. She set us on our way with a store of starstones, ready to be charged and, once made into bloodstones, sent to you folks in the mines of Luculla. We didn't know Grutilda's dogs had beat us there by a half day, but no matter. There were still plenty of strays to be caught and bled by the time we arrived. Now all that's left is finding a way into the wizard's house. The conduit's looking for something inside. Now we're here waiting for further orders from the conduit herself. She's gone into the Phantom Forest nearby, but we expect to hear from her shortly. I only hope we'll have the matter of the missing bloodstones sorted by then. I'll not have a soul saying we of the mountain failed to follow through.
Yeah, what about the orcs?
You beat me.
Nice undercard.
What is your opinion about the orcs?
The orcs? No, I respect their warlike nature, for it's like ours. I respect their lust for slaughter, for we share it with them. I respect their loyalty to their leader, for I am likewise respected by my brothers. But when push comes to shove, I'd flay them all, wear their skins, and never rest until the very last one of them lay at my feet with my broadaxe nestling in its belly. Why, you may ask? Why hate 'em when you and them are so alike? I hate 'em because we are alike. I hate 'em because I know ours is a hate they reciprocate with blazing fury. Like two dragons are we that must share a single lair. Can't be done. Sooner or later, talons will rise and fire burst forth until one is victorious and the other's flesh is used to celebrate the victory. So it is with the Sworn of Tanneroth, and so it is with the Orcs of the Wild. One day the battle must be. One day we will feast or be feasted upon.
Yeah, what about Gratilda?
Gratilda is worshipped like a goddess by her troops, and she rules like a deity too. All-knowing, all-powerful and merciless. She's smart and ruthless, truly an opponent to be feared. Exactly the kind of opponent I like. The Conduit was wise to go to the Orcs with promises of allegiance, for they are a force that few in Rivellon can withstand. But she also knows that the pact cannot last. She's well aware the Orcs will eventually go their own way, be they sworn immaculates or not. She needn't fear them, of course. The Conduit is constructing an army of warriors even the Orcs behold with dread. But it is we brothers of the mountains that may have to bear the brunt of their onslaught when things go sour. Gratilda knows the pact was never meant to last. She understands she's being used as a battering ram, as a tool to breach the gates and clear the path to triumph, only to be discarded by its operators when the true prize is in sight. She knows, and she's plotting her revenge. I can see it in those feral eyes of hers. She's surrounded by her elite. She whispers poisonous orders in the ears of her vile rat herder. No, it's no coincidence all her bloodstones have gone missing. By the hammer of Fjord Alkmount, I just know she's planning a nightmare. For her dreams are our terrors to suffer. And with the Spinebreaker at her side, it's a terrible nightmare she's concocted.
What if that's a person or a weapon? You mentioned a rat herder?
Aye. An orc so vile it has taken rats for pets. They swarm about him like fleas do the rest of his kind, but even they eye him with disgust. Nevertheless, it's my belief that unlike the other males among the orcs, he's no fool. He's a spy, a discoverer of secrets. Right now he's looking for the lost wizard servants, and gods protect them if he finds them. We would merely kill him. That rat lover, on the other hand. Where we go, death is the horror that looms behind us. Where he goes, death is a mercy always out of reach.
Okay, paints a good picture. Who's this Spinebreaker you mentioned?
Gratilda's hulking, horrible dog. Built like a brick house and with a mind as black as pitch. There's no indignity he wouldn't inflict on any man, woman, or child his mistress marked. Gratilda stores him above the tavern and sends him playthings one at a time. A sentence worse than death.
Yeah, this isn't the tavern then. About the wizard?
I don't know much about him, to be frank, and I don't care to. The Conduit says he's in possession of an artifact she needs, which is why we've been trying to gain entry to his house. But by the boots of Arlag Trolltramper, the key hasn't been forged yet that will unfasten the magical seals that encase that bedeviled sorcerer's abode.
What about his servants?
The deal is this. When we attacked Hunter's Edge, we and the Orcs had the village completely surrounded to ensure no one could escape. The plan was a good one, for only some blacksmith and his wife managed to flee after their little demon of a pet bit an Orc's arm off.
Yeah, we met them.
The wizard and his servants eluded us, but we know that the servants at least are still hiding somewhere around town. We need to find those damn people so they can tell us how to gain entry to the wizard's house. My men have been searching the village non-stop, and the Orcs have put their rat herder on the job. But we also have some surviving villagers holed up down in the cellar. An Orc torturer, courtesy of Gratilda, has been trying to find out where the servants are hiding, but has no finesse whatsoever, and almost instantly kills his victims. We've offered to do it for him, but Gratilda remains adamant he's the best of the best. Maybe you'd have better luck, though. If you're up for a spot of torture.
Okay, that might be our ticket down there. And finally, what about these bloodstones you're missing?
The bloodstones are the reason we came here in the first place. The conduit has need of star stones imbued with human blood, so she can create her death knights. Both the Brotherhood and the Orcs were given their share of stones, and we filled them to the brim with blood, then stored them for the conduit to collect when she returns from Phantom Forest. Last night, though, someone raided this very building and disappeared with our stones. They were being guarded by Garrick Giantbane, a son of the mountain had in trust with my life. Grutilda says he ran off with the bloodstones, that he is a betrayer to the cause of Immaculates. But I know this to be untrue. The Orcs stole the stones. Of that I'm certain. Grutilda is hatching some plan, and we'll all be in dire straits indeed if it comes to fruition. Those stones make her powerful. Too powerful. We need them back. But every Orc eyes us peak dwellers with suspicion. That is why I ask of you to find proof. Proof that it was an Orc that did the deed. Once I have it, I have a reason to assault the Orcs without risking the wrath of the conduit. She'll not stand for theft among Immaculates. So find me that proof, and we'll slaughter the Orcs together.
This wizard must be
Okay.
Sandal. Thankfully, these bloodthirsty brutes haven't found him yet.
Let's hope we catch up with him before they do.
Then shut your mouth.
Look at our log real quick. Jarl told us about the last hidden villagers. He said the prisoners in the torture chamber might be able to help us find them. The human's share of the bloodstones was stolen, and Garrick, the human who was guarding the door to the warehouse where the stones were kept, is missing. Jarl suspects foul play and has tasked us with finding what happened, okay? The door wants to talk.
Great grim gods, comrade. The spine breaker. Norok, he's called. He's the bleeding brute. The green-faced gargoyle who... I must face him. Face him and destroy him before he can claim another victim.
Let's
Hey,
have another round
Conduit's
before I
orders.
get too drunk to read
Best
the
not to get on our bad
cards.
side. You know
I'll
that.
win this one.
Yeah, but
Okay, be patient. We can't blow our cover over a personal vendetta.
Comrade, I'll not lie. I want that orc to pay for what he's done, but I also want to save his future victims from the fate I've seen firsthand. With you by my side, I'll face the monster head on and make him pay for what he's done. If we plan our attack well, we may well eliminate the Spinebreaker without so much as raising a single warty orcish eyebrow.
Okay, we'll get him. We will get him.
Finally!
You the one Jarl sent to replace the ham-fisted toadskin downstairs? About bloody time. The beast down there goes through prisoners like Gilda Godsword goes through suitors.
Yeah, I'm going in.
You the one Jarl sent to replace the ham-fisted toads. Jarl gave you the all clear to try your hand, did he? All the better. That big brute downstairs hasn't the faintest idea what he's doing. Clubs witness after witness over the head, smashing him to bits before we can get so much as a word out of him.
Okay, let me in. Thank you.
You can poke my eyes out with that great gnarled
Shut
sword
here
of
to
yours.
take over for those half-wits, are you? Thank the goddess's gilded garter. Now we'll get some progress underway.
What do you do down here?
My assignment? Well, we guards are Jarl's eyes and ears, see? We keep watch over these prisoners, sure. But we listen in on the goings-on inside the torturer's chambers, too. Never know what them greenskins could be withholding. Not to mention the way they keep the armory under lock and key. Like we was working for them, you know?
What do you know about the torturers here?
The man in charge is a great green goon, an orc named Law. At his right hand, he's got a snivelling little goblin named... well, I reckon it don't much matter. Their heavy-handed inquisition has killed so many prisoners. We're down to our last few out of a score or more. Amateurs.
Okay, what can you tell me about the ones that are left?
What's going on?
Standard fare. Frightened, good-for-nothing weaklings if I ever saw 'em. There's 2 in lockup now, with a 3rd getting the treatment on the torturer's rack. I say, if we don't find out something useful soon, all this trouble will have been for naught.
Okay, and what about this armory?
Gruntilda keeps it locked tighter than a chastity belt, she does. I sometimes wish Chief hadn't granted so many of her bleeding demands. But I suppose he thought it better to keep the peace. One of her soldiers has got the key to the place. Myself, I've never seen the inside. Wouldn't surprise me a bit to hear the orcs are keeping the best of the spoils to themselves.
So that's the key that's lost. So where the Bloodstones were was a different armory.
Shut your mouth, or I'll...
Excuse me. You seem a kindlier sort than these guards. Please, have you heard anything about the Nolan? They took him some time ago. We've been hearing such terrible sounds coming from the other cell. Hello again, stranger. Do you often visit the condemned in their cells?
Discuss Nolan.
He's a wonderful lad. Loyal as they come. And he was our spiritual beacon during these dark times. Some say he's got the sight. You know, the power of deep seeing. I think that's why they took him. Nolan does have a reputation for, well, for knowing things. And they must assume he knows where the wizard's servants are hiding.
Okay.
Kill me now then. Go on, do it.
Let's check out down here. I don't think they're gonna just kill him. What are you doing? Is this like an office?
It sounds awful.
Shut your mouth, or I'll shut
Here to take over for those half-wits, I.
Yeah. Probably gonna kill him, actually. Probably.
What a mess! Isn't there a tidier way to do this?
Orc sword. We'll take it. Sell it. I have gone through quite a bit of money recently. Ooh, finally found something I can't identify. How about you? Yeah, you're gonna have to bump it up, Chloe. Sorry about that. Not that I needed this or anything, but we're gonna start running into other stuff, so. I think there's any point in talking to the mountain warriors.
Shut tight! All is right!
Magical door on that one. Wonder if that's the armory.
What a mess! Isn't there a tidier way to do this?
Let's get in there. There's a cup of tea do.
It sounds awful.
Feels 5%.
You gonna get out, are you? You won't look so shiny-eyed when that big mean orc comes for you.
This place reeks of blood and worse.
I suppose this is where Gruntilda's
Kill me
worst
now, then.
cruelties
Go
are
on,
carried
do
out.
it.
We talk when law smashed.
Agreed. Yet, if I may, powerful blunt blows to the skull will not make him talk. They
Kill
will
me
most
now, then.
likely
Go
end
on,
up
do it.
killing him. Yes, Law, of course.
Law cannot work in these conditions. Smash is art. Law need peace.
Tell me about yourself, Lore.
Law, a craftsman of blood, breaker of bone. Who you?
Yes, pigskin. Who are you to question we who preside over the tender skin of traitors?
I've come here to try my hand at breaking this particular witness after I look at what you have for sale, which is nothing.
Isn't there a tidier way to
Law
do
only halfway through creative process. Law won't stop now.
Of course, Law, of course. Though I do wonder what this pigskin thinks he can do better than you or I.
Human bleed better than us. Humans squish flat better than us.
Why waste your time with these bottom-feeding villagers? Surely an orc of your talent has more important matters to attend to.
Ah! Human silly chatter upset Law's craft. Law need break to regain his spirit. Law cannot smash and bash in this environment.
Poke my eyes out with that great gnarled horn of yours. I won't talk.
Wonder where they go. They go hang out in there? Okay.
You can do what you like with us, you monsters.
Are you gonna get out, are you?
Find you in the end.
Kill
Nolan.
me, fresh pair of hands, are you? Please, you must kill me now. I will withstand anything, and would rather die 1,000 deaths than offer a word to the enemy.
I feel like I should tell him who I am before just asking him, but tell me where the hidden villagers are.
Or what? You'll destroy me? I welcome it.
Tell me what you know.
But there's something different about you. You don't look like the savages that ransacked our town. In fact, you're like the wizard, aren't you? A being of great power, and certainly not one of darkness. Yes, you're here to help us, aren't you? Praise be.
That's a little messed up. Put him out of his... No. Get him to stop shouting or he'll blow our cover. Perhaps once he knows our true identity, he'll be willing to help us.
If he's done making a ruckus, perhaps he'll be willing to help us.
There's a tunnel in this cellar, known to most only through legend. Explore the back wall of the farthest room in this dank place and you'll find it. And if you can help me find freedom through the tunnel, I'd be willing... Well, I'd tell you how to find the wizard's servants. You've proven yourself no friend to the beasts who destroyed our town. Perhaps you can help those in hiding as you've helped me. Speaking of the others, have you spoken to the other prisoners locked in this terrible place? We mustn't leave them here to be discovered by a second wave of brutes. What's that? They're coming. They've heard us. They're coming.
That's fine.
This chaos.
It is fine.
Oath and hissy.
Where are we at? We obtained the totem. We knew that. The human share of bloodstone was stolen. No expects foul play. Got that. Let's see. The prisoner Nolan said he could tell us where the villagers are hidden if we help him escape through a hidden tunnel within the prison, and then we have to kill everyone. I am more than willing to do.
Oath and hissy, was it?
You know what? Let's get a wolf out here. We're gonna need to... I don't know what we're gonna need to do. Get your hands in a bad spot.
Oath and hissy, was it?
I could oil all of them. The hand would get oiled. Maybe just these two.
As good as a new penny.
Oath and hissy, was it?
Can you get out there? Oh, nice. You're gonna get oiled, but we could get some damage on that side would be good. Dora, buff up.
Oath of desecration.
What's going on in there? It sounds awful.
Keep going. I don't like that.
This not you lot again. Oath and hissy, was it?
Bringing him back in here. I don't know what he's doing, so you are going to need to get out of the way.
This savages. Back for more blood.
Go to town, wolf. The door is not worried about you. Ooh, he's got fear. Hit your hand. Whatever, the wolf took that like a champ. Alright, let's get your wing... No, not winged feet. No, no. Alright, winged feet. And you failed haste. Fantastic.
This lot again.
Fantastic. It's a huge waste of turn. Did we block those, Chloe?
This not you lot again.
Nice.
Oath and hissy, was it?
Okay, Chloe's in a little bit of trouble.
Freedom from my grasp is but a distant memory.
Wolf, do your thing.
This savage is back for more blood.
Shut up over there. Can we stop him from being terrified? We're gonna need him.
This not you lot again. Oath and hissy, was it?
Blind, mute, disease, affected, bleeding, crippled, decaying touch. Well, Chloe needs to get healed, so we're doing that. Can't run because you're going to get hit, so stay there.
Dark evil has stolen the light.
This not you lot again. Oath and
Actually, not bad. I wanted him to get out of the way. Alright, Medora, stop screwing around. That's not going to do anything we want.
This chaos.
That did. Alright.
Try again.
Good block. Good block. Uh-oh.
Oath and hissy, was it?
Luckily he's coming in here. Okay, let's absorb some blood.
Into the fray once more.
That's not enough. Let's take a potion. That's what we got him for.
A stitch in time, eh, my friend?
This not you lot again. Oath and hissy, was it?
Let's see. Sooner we get him out of the way, sooner we can go help Chloe. Medora needs to get out there regardless.
This savage is back for more blood, are you?
Can you get off the oil? No. You put him on the ground? Immune to knockdown. That's lucky for them.
This not you lot again. Oath and hissy, was it?
There. Oh, nice. Good. Give it to him. They are doing a lot of damage.
Take another shot.
You back? Okay, you need to heal Medora.
This not you lot again. Oath and hissy, was it?
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
I needed that.
You. Let's see. What do we got going on with
This
you?
not you lot again. Oath and hissy, was it?
Let's put your ass on the ground if we can. You need a knockdown. Okay, let's just blow your ass up then.
Prepare to be cremated.
I didn't hit him actually.
not you lot again. Oath and hissy, was it?
He's stunned. He's stunned. Let's get someone else out here for us.
Summon Undead Decapitator!
This not you lot again. Oath and hissy, was it?
Watch your hand. You got a job to do. Guys, your target.
This chaos.
He thinks he can avatar fire his way out of this shit. He can't.
Advice.
How much for your potion? My dog's gone. I want to cripple him. He's got the most health.
This not you lot again. Oath and hissy, was it?
Raged. Let me see what that does. Increases his damage, so that might not be a good hammer to use. I know it reduces his armor and his chance to hit, but... Well, I guess the skeleton's gonna go first. He might be able to kill it.
This chaos.
Maybe. He did. Okay, good. Well, in that aspect, it kind of works. Let's get a taunt going.
This not you lot again. Oath and hissy, was it?
I need to remember that oil slows movement speed, not slow. I need to remember that. I think of it as doing a slow, but casting oil and then coming in after him is not really a great move. Okay.
This savages. Back for more blood, are you?
Go ahead and get yourself a little more health.
You don't need all of that blood, do you?
It is not. Fedora, you get the honors.
Meet your demise!
Everyone get together.
I needed that.
And we need a little help here.
Elixir of the gods.
I'm free.
Alright, we got one more conversation and then we're gonna end this episode.
I need a moment to reflect.
I feel better already.
Yeah, for the good of all, Source Hunters ought to be as altruistic as I, without exception.
Your generosity honors our esteemed order.
Oh, no quip there, huh? Okay.
Into the fray once more.
We will loot and everything in the next episode. So thanks for watching, guys. And we'll also talk to Nolan so he stops rattling on. So do you have a choice where you watch your Divinity Original Sin Let's Plays? I thank you for choosing One-Eyed Sniper. Peace out, guys.